Most people judge a garden by what's above ground: lush leaves, bright flowers, juicy fruit. But the real secret? It's all about the soil beneath your feet. Down there, worms and microbes turn scraps into plant fuel. Without healthy soil, your plants are just getting by. So, you start a compost pile, toss in scraps, and wait for that rich, dark compost. You spread it on top, expecting miracles. But the sun bakes it, rain washes it away, and roots miss out. Top dressing is like putting food on the roof and hoping it lands in the kitchen. Nutrients evaporate or run off, and roots stay shallow, waiting for the next handout. All that effort and your compost just sits there. The mistake? Treating soil like a plate, not a pantry. Real plant health means thinking like a root, delivering nutrients right where they're needed. You have to go underground, where the action is. Build a living, breathing world at the roots, not just on the surface. It's a dirtier job, but the results speak for themselves. This underground approach isn't new. Farmers in tough climates have buried compost for centuries. They dig pits, fill them with organic waste, and let nature do the work. Burying compost solves problems. No smell, no pests, no turning heavy piles. The soil keeps everything contained and insulated. Worms and microbes flock to the buried feast, breaking it down efficiently. The pit acts like a sponge, holding water and slowly feeding roots. Just add scraps, cover with dirt, and walk away. Plants send roots straight to this underground buffet. They get steady nutrients and moisture, with almost zero waste. It's a self-sufficient, low-effort system perfected by those who truly know the dirt. The underground method is more than waste disposal. It's a self-feeding, self-watering garden bed. That's the real underground advantage. To prove it, I ran an experiment with two identical garden beds. Bed A got compost spread on top, like most people do. Bed B got a trench filled with kitchen scraps and brown matter, then covered with soil. Both beds got the same plants and care. At first, everything looked the same. But as summer heat hit, Bed A's plants wilted and needed constant watering. Bed B's plants stood tall, even on the hottest days. The buried compost was working underground magic. Roots in Bed B grew deep, tapping into moisture and nutrients. No extra work, no waste, just results. The difference became clear as the season went on. Bed B's plants were healthier, stronger, and more productive. Sometimes the simplest change makes the biggest impact. By season's end, Bed B's zucchini were bigger, healthier, and more abundant. The underground compost pit acted as a reservoir, keeping roots fed and watered. Even during dry spells, Bed B thrived while Bed A struggled. Deep roots made for resilient, self-sufficient plants. The harvest told the story. More produce, less effort. Burying compost created a direct pipeline of nutrients and water. No runoff, no waste, just thriving plants. The lesson? Don't just feed your soil, build it from the inside out. Next season, I'm expanding this underground network across the whole garden. Sometimes, the best results come from getting your hands dirty. Let the roots lead the way.